Play is such an important part of all kids' lives, little kids and big kids. I'm at Creative Kidstuff today, and I'm going to be talking with a toy expert and learning about her favorite picks for kids of all ages. Teresa, you have selected some of your favorites for our little guys.
Well, a lot of the things that we chose are toys that grow with the child. So it's nice for a family to have a toy that's going to last longer than a month, things that they'll learn from. And one of my favorites is the geometric blocks. This has numbers, so it tells you how the child is using it based on how many pieces they have inside each shape. Once you use it, it does have the different colors, so you're learning colors, you're learning shape, size variation.
I love buying things like this because, first of all, it's beautiful. The colors are beautiful, the feel is beautiful, but also all of the different things you talked about, there's just so much to do, and it would be great for like a 2-year-old and a 5-year-old to play together, which is nice.
When the older one is interested, they learn so much from their older siblings that when they use it together, it really makes it a more valuable toy.
What a nice gift.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to give special gifts, so I love this. Okay.
Yeah, people really feel good about giving wood because it just seems like a timeless toy, and it is.
Yep. All right, what's next?
So Playmobil, speaking of timeless toys, my kids grew up with Playmobil, and it is such a nice toy. The pieces are very solid. You don't have to worry about them breaking. This particular one has a containment unit, so when the child is done, they can put it in there. The age that this is recommended for, 1.5 and up, love to put things in and take them out.
Yep, and you can just take this to go. Can I tell you a secret about this? My oldest son, Henry, just turned 20, and he had this, and I loved it, and I will tell you, we still have it, and my youngest son, Chandler, played with it when he was little, and they are 10 years apart. So as far as being durable and having a lot of lasting power, this is one of my favorite picks. And it's still under $30, which is great.
And we talked about the actual toy, but even, you know, learning the animals, when they're learning to talk, you want to be able to talk about what does the horse say and where does the horse go. And so it has a lot of educational properties as well.
I love this toy.
So the first Orchard game it's a first game. So the thing that's nice about this is many games are for ages 3 and up, but this is a game that actually teaches them how to play. It's a cooperative game, so we're not playing against each other, we're playing with each other. And so the pieces are nice and big, and I know my grandson would love to just use his imagination and play with these in other ways as well.
I love the feel of these, and this is ages 2+, which is rare. I mean, it's hard to find a game. So there is a whole collection of games from this company that are ages 2+. That is really awesome. So I love it. I love it.
Yes.
Okay,
so
what's next?
On the active side, we do get a lot of parents looking for birthday gifts for their friends, their school friends, or possibly cousins and stuff. The Pogo Jumper is such a neat concept because even the older sibling can try it without breaking it. It does go up to 220 pounds, I believe, 250 pounds. When they hop on it, so this is a foam, a very soft foam. This is a bungee, so when they pull up, you don't have a pole to worry about. And each time they hop on this one, it keeps track, so they can have jumping contests.
Oh, fun.
How much fun is that?
That is really fun, because it's like kind of reminds me of a pogo stick, but
training them for it
does seem a little bit easier to get the hang of it.
Yes. A lot of times parents will worry about, oh, will they fall down? And I remind them that it's only 3 inches off the ground, so they may kind of stumble, but they get right back up and they want to do it again. Kids love to be able to perfect things and do them over and over. If you had a child who had an older sibling and they really are ready for some older things with the parents' help, this is so perfect even for keeping at grandma's house. It has a clipboard with Velcro. It has 2 drawers with all of the supplies kept inside. And then it has all of the instructions and a place to put your artwork when it's done.
I love this. I love art kits. But this one has like a different element to it because I see that it talks about different artists and techniques. So we're talking about George O'Keeffe, Matisse. That is really cool.
And the thing that I like about it is it's like a blank piece of paper. You're showing how the artist does it, but it's also letting them use their own creativity, which is what we'd like to teach the kids when they're doing art, that their art is what is the best. So
I love it. And I also love that it Velcros shut and has a handle.
Yes. It's so bright and colorful. It just invites you to want to play with it.
We've covered active play, we've covered games, we've covered infant, imaginative play, and then art. All of these things are such great recommendations. Let's talk big kids now.
So the nice thing when you are 8 or 9 or the older kids, they kind of have an opinion on what types of things they like. So it's a little bit easier to recommend things based on that so that they have an interest. This, for instance, is called Corsetti Pixel Art. Well, it's kind of like a puzzle. You're using teeny tiny pegs and the picture behind. It is like a puzzle, so when you're starting it, pretty soon the whole family wants to come and do it. This larger one has 7,200 pegs, which seems totally overwhelming, but once you get started, you just don't want to stop.
And the pegs, it looks like they stay in.
Yes,
so
they do.
Once you made the picture. This is interesting because I'm seeing this photo on the side, and it looks like a full color photo, but
Yeah.
it's created with all
Exactly.
of these, just the 5 different color pegs,
Yep.
because that's like what makes up, I mean, that's a pixelation, really.
Exactly.
So that is so cool. I like this a lot.
We really have liked that toy. Yeah, it's really fun.
What else you got for me?
So if you have a large group, there might be 5 or 10 minutes where you need to play something, but you don't want a game that's so rule intensive. The object of this game is to take turns putting these little brink pieces on, and it's on a little pivot. So it does move, and it works like a measuring system where you have to figure out what side you put it on last. And the person it falls on is the loser. So so it's
Wait, we're
really
actually
a
getting
challenge.
competitive?
Yes, we are. I'm actually pretty good at this game.
That's what's nice about playing with the big kids, honestly, is you can get competitive.
And also you can get back down to the basics and play games, and people sometimes need a reason to do that.
This looks fun, and I also like how it appears to store in this container.
Exactly.
I like
Yeah,
things
parents
that.
like that. Everything gets put right away inside the box.
That's super fun. I'm gonna try this, Teresa. I feel like I'm not gonna be that good at it.
You can get quite a few more on. There you go, you're good.
I'm holding with my luck right there.
Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna spin it and see if we can. Ta-da!
Okay, nice. Now, what is this? I'm
So,
intrigued.
Kids and adults love technology. This is a toy that uses technology because you're using your app-driven system, either your phone, your tablet, and it's charged just on your computer. So you can plug it in, you wake the Sphero up. So it wakes up like that. When you have your the app, you can change the color that the Sphero is, and it rolls around on the ground. Literally can turn circles, can go under and around things. Cats and dogs love to chase this around.
So I'm using my phone to drive this?
It's a remote control, and your phone has a little app that you can drive it on. It's really a fun toy. We've actually loved having a sample of it here. Every time someone's looking at it, oh, would you like to try? Because then we get to play.
Yes, I like
And
it.
my son is actually a little bit older, but to be able to see all the working parts on the inside, it's just amazing how this works.
It's
and it
really
always
cool.
stays up, and it spheres inside of the ball. So this is the Sphero Spark.
Okay, that is so cool. I love it.
Yeah.
My sons, all of them actually would really like
Yes.
that.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Big and little.
Okay, what's next?
Well, for the whole family, science, kids are always intrigued with things that are a little different, whether it smells different or feels different. And this science kit has over 70 experiments. It has a book inside so that you can follow the directions step by step. And the container itself is a great thing because you don't have to go search for all the pieces.
I love this because there's 70 different activities you can do with this kit.
Yeah.
It's really a good value, and I just think that the packaging and the way it looks is probably
It's very
pretty
inviting.
intriguing for
Yeah.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's really all encompassing a great gift.
I have a junior scientist in my house,
Do
and I think
you?
he would like this. Yes.
Yes,
So-
it's fun to get kids into science. And once they get a kit like this, they can then search out different things that they can do on their own, maybe with kitchen science. So this is a great introduction for them.
What is this?
Well, this is just a piece. It has 4 pieces just like this. So it has over 25 different combinations, and it's a miniature golf game. So you can have golf in your own family. You could even add more than one set if you want a larger golf. So
This would be great for, I'm thinking, not just kids, but
Yeah.
grown-ups too.
Right.
A fun office gift or something like
you're
that.
right.
Yeah.
Well, and the kids always like to mimic what mom and dad are doing, so this is a perfect way for them to perfect their game or one of their favorite things to do by going mini golfing.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
it.
really fun.
I love it. Thank you so much for showing me
Aw.
all these things.
You're welcome. It's my favorite thing to do.
I feel like the next thing I need to do is get my wallet out.
Oh, yeah. This is a dangerous store sometimes.
Thanks, Teresa.
Thanks for coming.
You're so good at